Pure is an over-the-top ATV racing game that's all about quick fun and edge-of-your-seat action. Unlike some other games in the genre, it's not a complicated simulation, but rather focuses on the thrill of going fast, jumping really far, and seeing a gorgeous vista at the peak of your jump. It's a thrill ride experience focused purely on the intensity and emotion of the race, hence the name. Pure was made by Black Rock Studio, the guys behind the ATV Off-Road series, so they're not exactly new to the ATV racing scene. For Pure, they've stuck to a very basic control scheme that's easy to pick up. In short, you pull off tricks with the left control stick and face buttons, which fills up your boost meter. There are different tiers of tricks that are assigned to different buttons, and the more extravagant moves take longer to pull off. Repeat tricks are discouraged, so the game becomes a balancing act between your tricks, boost, and knowing when to pull off the top-level stunts. If you mess up the timing, you'll get a helmet full of mud and the ridicule of your friends. The simple control scheme is a smart choice because it focuses all of your attention on the intensity of the race. At times, Pure feels more like an amusement park ride than an ATV racing game. And not just any amusement park ride, the kind you'd happily stand in line to ride and then get in line again as soon as you get off. The tricks are over the top and outrageous, and the most outlandish special tricks just never get old. However, you do get most of the tricks right off the bat, and it would have been a bit more satisfying to unlock bigger, better tricks along the way. Some of the special tricks are unlocked as you finish stages, but for the most part, what you see at the beginning is what you get throughout. Thankfully, what you see is beautiful to behold. Pure is a very pretty game. Balloon lighting and lush environments add a unique atmosphere to each track, and the crazy verticality of the courses shows off breathtaking vistas and draw distances. Character models and animations are also great, and little details such as drivers shifting in their seats and mud flying onto their clothes really adds personality to the game. There are three main race types in Pure: the typical race mode where players vie for the finish line, a sprint mode which has shorter tracks that focus on handling, and a freestyle mode where you string together trick combos to constantly refill your gas. Of these, freestyle is the most successful because it really captures the mix of chaos and intense focus that makes Pure work. All modes are available online with an additional mode, Freeride, that gives racers a set amount of time to score in areas such as highest jump, tricks, fastest lap, and the like. From our tests, everything ran smoothly online, and it's a blast to play. The final major component to the game is the ability to build your ATV during the course of the career mode, called World Tour. The customization is very extensive. There are 24 different options that you can change, and include things like frame shape, color, shocks, and tires. These are not just cosmetic changes. Some races will be easier if you use an ATV that is custom made for the event. Customization options are impressive, but the editor can be a little unwieldy to use, especially later in the game. New parts, which you unlock by finishing events, can get lost in the shuffle, and building a brand new ATV can be a little tedious, especially because, despite minor cosmetic touches, they all look pretty much the same. Overall, Pure does one thing and does that thing amazingly well. That's both its strength and its only real weakness. The racing is arcadey and intense, but there isn't a ton of depth here. It would have been nice to see more modes such as, say, a single-player tournament option. But at the end of the day, Pure delivers exactly what it promises: wild tricks, speed, and crazy air. And you know what? It's some of the most fun you can have on 4 virtual wheels, especially when they're all off the ground. For the full written review, boost on over to IGN.com.